All right, everybody. So it is a gorgeous day outside. So I am going to take out Narcissa because it's been such a long time since I had her out. I feel kind of jealous I haven't. So I have obviously got my Crossfield boots on, and if you can guess what kind of glove I'm gonna wear, you don't have to guess. It's gonna be the denim and leather, because the denim and leather Indy Ridge gloves are my favorite all around, every weather except for freezing cold gloves. So that's what I'll be wearing tonight. So I've got the clone pulling the car up. Oh, I better watch her. She's got to pull the car up. So let's go forward. She's going the wrong forward. Let's watch her wreck this because everything is content. So good, so good, so good. Road. There you go. Why is she watching me and not the road? Clown. All right, yeah, that's what I'm raising. That's my clone. All right, I'm gonna get on this bike and get out of here. Let's go. All right, gloves because safety. Little cat hair, that's good luck. If you don't know, well, you don't know. I have not put enough miles on this seat yet to know if I like it or not, so oh, that's not good. Let's see, how can we fix this? Knots. Knots are always good. Tighten a knot. There. That ain't going nowhere. Hair tie's always work in a pinch. Alright. Garage. Bye, Benita. I'm sure she's not really jealous. Man, I ain't ran her in 3 months. Oh, baby, come on. She's not agreeing. Up. Come on. Oop, there she's winding up. It can't be just Sportsters that do that winding up when you start them. How much juice we got? I think I just filled it up. Yeah, okay. 61 miles on this tank. We're good, right? Probably. Screw it. Looks like a ride. Hey, let's put our foot pegs down. That always helps. Alright, it is January 1st. Time for a new attitude. See if I can remember how to ride a motorcycle. All right. Oh, a good thing about having a helmet with a visor in it is the helmet has a visor in it. And remember where the controls are, because this is a Harley, so the indicators are separated, which is kind of crazy. I get it, I guess. Harley's always had their opposite sides for, you know, right for right, left for left. Every other manufacturer has them on the same finger. Hey, here's what it is. For simplicity's sake, and I guess for troubleshooting, I guess that has its moments. All right, well, let's talk about 2023. Happy 2023. So this year, let's talk about 2022 first. It has been a fantastic year for me and the channel, which the channel is me. I mean, it's just me. And every once in a while I have someone on it with me, but it's just me. So yeah, no producers, no directors. I'm everything. I'm the sound effects coordinator, I'm the producer, I'm the director, I'm the live actor, and I'm the script writer. And I kind of like it like that. So this year we have gone to 2 Forgotten Angels campouts. Both of them exquisite. If you have not gone to a Forgotten Angels campout in Florida, courtesy of Shade Tree Surgeon, you need to look up Shade Tree Surgeon's channel, find out all about the charity, and go. I've also gone to 2 more meetups, not at Forgotten Angels, with the Brap Star crew, Shade Tree's Army. The Shade Tree Army, in case you didn't know. One in Eureka Springs and the other one in Nashville. So the Eureka Springs one was over Easter. Went up there and the weather was absolutely horrible, and that obviously means it's going to be a fantastic time, because the worst time you have on a motorcycle or any trip really, the more moments you make from it, and the more you look back on it and say, wow, that sucked, and remember it. And that's the funny thing, you enjoy that misery so much later. It's like a lot of things in life. Things that are horrible at the time and cause you so much strife and tragedy, when you look at them later, well, they seem awesome. I'm not sure how that's supposed to work out, but that's just how it works out. Let's take a back road, why not? So then we went to Jack Daniels. Went to Jack Daniels in September over Labor Day weekend for my birthday. And not only was it my birthday, but it was Journey of Jerry's wife, Julie. It was her birthday. And we had a fantastic time. We went to a microbrewery that was built onto the hotel in a restaurant. And then we went to Jack Daniels Distillery. Had a fantastic time. Highly recommended. 10 of 10. 11 of 10. I'll say it. And then I went to Ohio. I made a whole lot of personal trips down to Louisiana and Texas all through the year. The hottest parts of the year in Texas and Louisiana. I mean, I'd say if you're not used to riding motorcycles, don't take a trip down to Texas from a state that it has much cooler weather. If you live in Texas, you're used to driving around in it, yeah, that's great. You won't suffer much. Just like living in Florida, you don't suffer much. But when you live up north and you leave home and it's 60 degrees and you get down to Texas or Florida and it's 100 degrees, 110 degrees, that's a big difference, baby. You're gonna feel it. But I enjoyed it anyway. You learn things from trips like that. Mostly you learn to stay hydrated. You learn to take breaks. So yeah, that's my year in a nutshell. Ohio probably was the coolest because I went not knowing anybody that was going to be there when I got there. There's people I kind of talked to a little bit online. I got to meet Father Bobber. I got to meet Nothing at Random, although we didn't get to talk. It was just really weird. I'll get to that later. But Nicole, Road Warrior Moto, up at her shop. Can I throw it up here? Yeah. Throttle Company in Columbus, Ohio. Very welcoming. Got there and got to see her at her best. So yeah, her surrounded by motorcycles, and also got to do a impromptu yoga session with some Royal Enfields. If you haven't seen that video, you need to go back and look at it. That was back in October. Yeah, it was a good time. So what's gonna be next year? Well, at this last Forgotten Angels, I started doing a lot of interviews, and it started out with I'm gonna interview people, talk to them about Forgotten Angels, talk to them about their bikes a little bit. And through the process, what I learned is people are fascinating, and I just want to talk to them more. trying to avoid a giant buzzard who did not want to give up his roadkill and nearly head on to car. Whoops me. Where was I? Oh yeah, interviews. So I've decided in 2023, along with doing some Friday night streams that I've done at the end of 2022, they were fantastic, and I think I've just done my last one because now I have a shift change and I won't be around for those live streams. But that made me want to start doing live streams of my own on other nights. Now, not to steal from the Weirdos Assembled, which is the live stream in the cast that Two Wheel Goon does. You can look him up on his channel, Two Wheel Goon. I'm going to start doing interviews with individual guys and find out what kind of people really live, you know, behind the handlebars, so to say. Actually, it's not so to say, I just said it. I said it. So to see what kind of people are, you know, the guys on motorcycles around you. And the cool thing is, I know all these guys already. Eventually I'll break into people that I don't know, and that'll be all cool also. But for now, I get to interview my friends, which would be kind of fantastic. It's a good workup. So what's coming? Well, I actually have a live stream interview scheduled tonight. So by the time this video comes out, it would have already came out. So go back and look at it. It's going to be with Spaceman Spiff, or Spiff McFluff. And who knows after that? I mean, I may mess this up so bad that nobody wants to interview with me afterwards. Safety first, people. Let's wring this fucker's neck. I mean, let's burn the carbon out of the bike. That's what I meant. All right. It is a gorgeous evening to be riding. That's why I am. So yeah, if you haven't already seen that live stream, go back and look at it, because I think it's going to be pretty good. One, it's going to be my very first one, so I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. And it's going to be a live stream, so there's not going to be a blooper reel. It's just going to be, you know, going for it. Squeeze off both triggers, fire both barrels, and see what happens on the other end. I live in a pretty good part of town. Or at least I live in a pretty good part of Mississippi. This ain't my part of town, but my part of town ain't bad either. Compared to living right across the state line from Memphis, man, we got it made. If anybody's scared of moving to Memphis or visiting Memphis, call me. I'll tell you where the safe places are. Don't live in Memphis at all, though. Come out where I am. I'll keep you safe. It is hard to believe that just a week ago, and I'm talking a week ago today, it was single digits. A week ago last Friday, I got up to go to work and all the pipes were frozen in the house. Like all of them, the hot water pipes even. Because it got down to 1 degree. For Mississippi, that's like death. That's like shut everything down. And me just having started a new job, I had to get up in the morning and miss, what was it, maybe my 3rd week of work. Missed the last day of the week right before the holidays. I'm gonna miss all that holiday pay. But when you're home, I mean, when you got a wife and kid at home and there's no hot water and the house is 1 degree, man, you better do something. That's when work kind of comes secondary. Work's important, don't get me wrong, man. I will work in anything, and I have. But when your family is in an emergency state and freaking out, you stay home, because that is what you're supposed to do. Funny thing, I keep getting job requests to go interview for the job that just fired me back in September. You know what I think about that? Buy me a beer, I'll tell you all about it. Because that's exactly what I told them when they emailed me. What a beautiful day. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it was literally 1 degree 8 days ago. Now it's 72. 72, it's beautiful. So due to go back to work tomorrow, and it's probably going to get back in the 20s. Bike is riding good today. Of course, I'm only going 50 miles an hour. Always wave to your biker friends, and you can tell that they're your friends because they're on a bike. Unlike some friends you make on the internet, and this is crazy, probably still got the message, but so I'm getting ready for my live stream today, and I send out invites to people that are my friends. And I stress that they friended me on Instagram, so I sent out some invites, and this one sucker messaged me back to say, yeah, this is spam, this is how you get blocked, and this is how you get deleted from the group. And I'm like, dude, this is a Patreon group for content creators. How the hell is this spam? So I just blocked him. I mean, what a jerk. You're gonna meet a lot of nice guys, and this was not a motorcycle guy. Not a motorcycle guy. Because if it was a motorcycle guy, he'd probably go, what? Motorcycle content on my YouTube? I'm there. What? Let me put that in my calendar. Let me check it for notify me as soon as it comes up. Because that's what kind of guys motorcycle guys are. So this is a content creator group. I think this guy does, he's like a fantasy fiction writer. Which, let me throw this out there real quick. If you're not a military guy, don't go writing military fiction, because anybody that reads it that was in the military is gonna go, you're an absolute piece of shit. You know nothing about what you're doing. With a few exceptions. It was a good book though. It had me, just for the humor of it, it was worth reading. But holy shit, man. I don't like my military fiction to be too close to home, but I want it to be kind of realistic. And you write your fiction where some dude and his harem of 5 girls goes out and kills off the entire North Korean army, ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. It would be more believable that you were an orc king leading a whole harem of fairy elf women than it would be that you're some normal dude that got out of the military and is leading a bunch of college girls around slaughtering the North Korean army. It just works out like that. Anyway, hey, I'm off on a tangent. So 2023, I am ready for you. Bring what you got, because I'm bringing mine. Well, I'm gonna finish this ride because it's a absolutely gorgeous day. I don't know if you can see the sun behind me. Let's see if I can. Of course you can. If I turn the camera, you can see it. Yeah, gorgeous freaking day. I'm gonna get this sucker up on the highway in a minute and see what I can do for myself. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Rainy Rider. I make motorcycle content along with now I do interviews. Well, I did interviews before. I can say I do interviews. I also do some cooking because I like cooking. I do handiwork around the house, change oil on the bikes, do a lot of upgrades on both the bikes. My BMW K16 named Bonita, Big Butt Bonita for all you guys who know her. And then my 21 Harley Sportster 1200 Iron named Narcissa. And if you know, you know. All right, guys, it's been fun. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and subscribe for more content like this. Share it with your friends. Maybe your friends like it. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up on the highway now. Bye. Let her get up just a little bit. Get out of my way. Because Narcissa is not as fast or as quick as Bonita, but it is still fun to wring her neck. Hey, if you show up at the camp out this year, we're going to be singing sea chanties. Study up. Come with your best one. That's what we do. And karaoke. We will do all the karaoke.